good? It's Bishop Book Flex. I'm back here with another video, and today we're gonna talk about Jakeem Grant getting a 4-year extension with the Miami Dolphins. Now this video is a little late or a little early, depending on how you look at it, because I usually don't upload this early, but on vice versa. This news dropped last night, but the price, like the amount of money he was making didn't drop last night. It dropped this morning, so this is early or late, depending on how you look at it. But Jakeem Grant got a new contract now. I ain't gonna lie, this is not the person I expected to get paid next, but let's just talk about it a little bit. Now, the contract is a 4-year extension worth up to $24 million. He will be getting $6 million a year through 2023. Now, this is a situation now where all of our receivers are pretty much locked in for multiple years. I'm pretty sure every single last one is. Now, to be honest with you, I don't think this is too much money to pay for Jakeem Grant for a couple of reasons. Number one being that, he still has some potential left. He's only, he's young. He's like, what, 26? He has some potential left. And obviously, if you're just looking at his career stats, they're not the best. He doesn't get that much opportunities. He doesn't really be in the game that much. But obviously, this coach and staff or this new regime sees something in Jakeem Grant that maybe the last one didn't. I don't think you pay a return man this much. I don't think you extend a return man like this unless you saw more potential in him. And mostly throughout his Dolphins career, he's been used as a return man. He's been in the game sometimes as a receiver. His snap count is going up year by year. But just for the most part, majority of his game, he's been strictly, majority of return man. The reason why I like this move is for a couple of reasons. Number one reason, because on Madden, he's the fastest receiver, and everybody knows on Madden speed trumps all. So that's good, you know what I'm saying? If you play Madden, I know the thing got to do with real football, but if you play Madden, you should be happy with this move. Now, if we can get the rest of our team right, we'll have a solid Madden team, and we'll be able to get our overall up and stuff. But y'all know, even, hell, Jakeem Grant's probably better than a receiver like Larry Fitzgerald and Madden, just because Larry Fitzgerald is slow and Jakeem Grant is fast. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way it is, man. So that's good from that perspective. But I'm also happy about it because you can't teach speed, right? That's something that you really can't. It's hard. You know what I'm saying? You can, I guess, try to help somebody run faster. But at the end of the day, if somebody's not fast, they're not fast. Jakeem Grant is fast. You can't teach that. That's an invaluable quality for a player. You know what I'm saying? Route running, all that stuff, it could be really taught a lot easier than some. You just can't make somebody faster. So him being fast is just invaluable. You don't find players oftentimes that fast. He was one of the best return men in the league. But I do think that maybe he'll have an even more extended role in the offense this year since he did get paid. It is kind of weird because he is coming off an injury, and I don't know how much the coaches have seen of him, but they obviously seen enough to warrant him getting paid this money. Now, as far as what this means for the other receivers, I'm not sure. I know a lot of people want Kenny Stills to get traded all of a sudden because anybody that wants Kenny Stills to get traded is I would say a fickle fan. But I know a lot of people want Kenny Stills to get traded for some BS. I know. But I don't know how this affects, honestly, the wide receiver group that we already have. I don't know. I have no clue. Let me know in the comments how you guys think it's going to affect it. Honestly, there's a guy that I'm just not hearing about, and that's Albert Wilson, which I don't know. I know he's coming off an injury. I know he doesn't get in the game that often. I know he hasn't played in preseason. I know he probably doesn't practice that often, or at least practice fully. But I'm just wondering what's the deal with Albert Wilson as far as for the future with the Miami Dolphins. I'm seeing we just have way too much receivers. I'm gonna tell you the truth. We just have way too deep at receivers. If we could possibly trade one of these guys, we need to. Overall, I like the move. I mean, as a player, Jakeem Grant's what, 5'6". As a player, for him to work this hard and get this new contract, I don't see how you could be hating on Jakeem Grant right now, or disappointed, or unless you just seriously don't like him and don't see his potential. I don't see how you could be hating him from a personal standpoint. 5'6" to even make it to the NFL was a long shot. Nobody probably believed in him his whole life. No matter how fast you are, if you're not at a certain height, it's gonna be hard to get found by colleges if you're not a certain size. So for him to even make it to college, let alone actually thrive in college, make it to the NFL, and now, he's not out the league in 2 years. He actually earned himself a new contract. I mean, that story is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Whether you hate him or not, you have to like that story, whether you like him on the team or not. Coming off an Achilles injuries and earning this contract, to me, is crazy, though, because, Achilles, they really do set back players. But for him to earn this contract, the coaches, I guess, seen something in practice that showed them that he was still the same guy he was before he got injured. No, it's not the NBA. Like when the NBA, when Achilles injuries happen, they're like never the same. But maybe in the NFL it's different. Richard Sherman came back. He's pretty good. He don't have the same speed, I don't think, but he's pretty good. So He has 34 receptions in his whole career, 4 touchdowns, receiving, another couple returning. He's a good player. His most famous catch, I would say, was the one over the Patriots like 2 years ago. If y'all remember on that primetime game where he caught it over like somebody's head. I forgot who. I don't want to say Gilmore, but I don't know whose head he caught it over, but it was amazing. But yeah, shout out to Jakeem Grant for getting paid. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this contract. Do y'all like it? Do y'all hate it? Why do y'all like it? Why do y'all love it? Tomorrow, the third preseason game. Like, comment, subscribe. Roll to 9K in the way. It's your boy K Flexing. I'm out.